This is Karikter Asked It. You already know Character did it. I'm here with OG Kushe. Tell us about yourself, bro.
What's up, guys? My name's OG Kushe. I hail out of New Jersey. I like to make music a lot, and I like to smoke hella weed. That's about it.
How old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
All right, and you from Jersey?
Yeah, always lived in Jersey my whole life. Always been from here. Hometown grown.
Tell me about coming up.
Coming up in Jersey was very nice, man. I have to say, out of a lot of the areas people could be growing up in this world, New Jersey was one of the best ones I could say that I've grown up in, and I'm grateful for the life that I've had growing up here. Even through all the hardships, even through all the struggles, it's one of the best lives I could have asked for.
Hell yeah.
Just from one state.
Were there any kind of trials and tribulations growing up?
I mean, I feel like everybody has their trials and tribulations, but there was some minor setbacks, minor come-ups, things like that. But I would say it was pretty balanced. I got picked on a little bit when I was younger. Not a little bit, a lot of it, but it's all good. Other than that, that's really the only trial I've ever been through, is going through hell for 12 years of school and then coming out on top.
Hell yeah, bro. What'd you do after high school?
After high school, I actually went to college for a couple years. I wanted to be a psychiatrist, help kids as fucked up as I am in the head. Not to say anybody's messed up, but I just know that I'm messed up in the head. I want to help people. I really want to help people that, in all seriousness, I want to help people that don't have the outlet that I didn't have. That's what I really wanted to do when I was younger. And then after school, I realized I'm not a good scholar at all. I can't keep up with my schoolwork. I can't keep up with my homework. I suck at it, and I can't make an excuse other for the fact that I couldn't get through it. I have ADHD and I'm lazy. I'll be honest. I have both of those things combined killed me in school. So after I tried college, I ended up just really, working, making sure I'm making the money that I need to get through life, to make sure that my family's okay. And then other than that, I just been making music. I figured, since I couldn't become a psychiatrist and help people, I could at least try to help people through my messages and my music and figure out a way to help people that way.
When did you start the music?
I think when I was younger, I wrote poems. In middle school for a long time, I wrote poems. So I've been rhyming for a long time myself, but to actually interpret it into music, I want to say I was 16, 17 that I started. It was because of my friend Fetch, actually. He's one of my closest friends still to this day, and he's the reason I started making music. He was like, yo, I got this beat, and I've been rapping on it for days. You should try it. I'm like, oh, what the? I don't know how to do this shit. Don't be asking me. And I hopped on and I said 3 good lines. He was like, yo, keep doing it. I'm like, I didn't think it was the best, but hey, I'm still to this day doing it since that day.
Sometimes it's all it takes, man. A little encouragement.
Literally, especially from the best people you got around you. Just a little encouragement.
No doubt, bro. What have been your biggest accomplishments?
I'll show you my biggest accomplishment. You sit right here. I'm sad too because I got dirt at the bottom of them now. This.
Okay.
These.
Oof. Damn, bro.
I won these at a freestyle contest in Plainfield. And it's called Open Mic Mondays. It's hosted by Jersey John, VNLA, Monteco, amazing people to work with. Besides the Greenout shows, which I know you've definitely heard of the Greenout shows.
Hell yeah.
Besides those, I have to say these shows are the only other ones I really love and enjoy going to. Those 2 shows are my favorites. And in one of the freestyle contests, I ended up wearing the Jordans, or winning the Jordans, and I loved it.
That's cool, bro. How does that work, though? Because do they have a bunch of different sizes?
Honestly, no. I was just lucky. It just luckily fit. It literally just luckily fit.
How mad would you be, bro? How mad would you be if you won it and they didn't even fit, man?
I wouldn't have been mad. I would have gave them to my nephew. I would have even donated them if they didn't fit my nephew. I was just happy that I won. And it's not the matter of winning. That was the most motivating thing that could have happened to me in the longest time in this whole music career. That is the most motivating thing that could happen to me, was winning those shoes. Because I'm not one to win a lot of things. So for them to even call my name and be like, yeah, you got it, bro. I was like, what? What? And it really pushed me. It's been pushing me even harder. This was only a few weeks ago, and it's been pushing me, driving me.
Hell yeah, bro. Congrats, man. That is exciting. That is.
Thank you.
Yo, tell me about the Greenout crew.
So The Greenout shows themselves are actually, I have to say, like I was saying before, one of the most amazing shows I've ever involved myself in. It's a bunch of local artists from New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all around our tri-state area that come out. And we all just perform. We get about 3-4 songs, sometimes 5. Like, it really depends on how many songs the artists themselves want to perform. So it's the artist's choice on the number, actually, a lot of the times. On top of that, they have an open mic in the beginning, and it's hosted by my boy Steele, who, to say, I wouldn't trust a lot of people to host a show like this, of this caliber, and he does such an amazing job. Him, Lucaso, Meezy, Sonny, all of them, like, they do a phenomenal job hosting these shows. Like, really good job. We have other artists like CC. I know that you've interviewed CC. We got DBD, if you've ever interviewed him or heard of him. Amazing artist, man. Need to talk to that man. He's good. They all know their craft, these artists. But yeah, we got a lot of great artists that popped out. Jay Vallejo, like I said, CC, Brown Sugar, like a lot of amazing artists. We gotta get you to come out to Jersey one day.
Nah, I do. I will. My family's in Maryland, so I'm not far if I ever go see them. So we'll work it out one day. We'll work it out.
You gotta do it.
Steele is a guy I've heard so many people talk about, and I've never heard a negative word spoken about that man. Not one negative word. He's a great guy, and it's crazy because I have an interview with Steele, Lucaso, and Sonny Boom, a live premiere in 30 minutes today. Like it's airing.
Oh,
today.
Really? Today's a live premiere for them.
Yeah,
that's funny, man.
Yeah,
that's funny. I have to say, bro, like, I haven't heard anything negative, and I have not had a negative experience with them myself at all. You know, like, there's a lot of people around the world that are involved in this game who don't really care about the community. They care about the money that comes with it. They care about the wealth. They care about the A-list fame that might come with it. That's not how you do it. Even if you don't make it, as long as you gave to your community, that's all that really matters. And that's how I look at it. These guys, all they do is give to their community. They will take everything that they have and they will give. Yep. And I've heard one person start saying bad things about, Steele. One person say bad things, and I would tell you they are the most ridiculous things I have ever heard in my life. That's like, you have to really come up with something very invalid and very crazy in order to actually talk bad on these guys. And that's the point I was trying to get at. They're such good people, and I give them a lot of praise and a lot of credit. Same with the hosts of Open Mic Monday. I give these guys a lot of credit.
Hell yeah, man. What have been the biggest obstacles that you've had to overcome?
My biggest obstacles that I've had to overcome, honestly, my realest obstacle would have to be my own mental. That was the biggest obstacle I've ever had to overcome, was my own mental, my own fears, my own thoughts, my own negativities that I needed to take a long time to get out of my head. And it took a while, and I've gotten them gone, but it was my own self that was my biggest obstacle. Nobody else, nothing else, was me. And once I overcame myself, man, like, it was smooth sailing. It's my own mental. I feel like a lot of people have that type of issue too. Like, a lot of people really, they fall themselves short. They for no reason. There's such amazing artists, amazing talented people, and just any type of talent who really just don't give themselves enough credit. They lose the thoughts of their dreams. They lose the milestones that they've once had, all because they didn't give themselves enough credit. And that was something that was hard for me to do myself. And I hope that if anybody else is going through the same thing that I did and has that obstacle in their own life, overcome it. I know it sounds easier said than done, but make sure you guys do everything you can to overcome it, and know that if you have a talent, you have a gift, you have something that nobody else has, you run with it. You take everything you have, you pick it up, and you run with it. So make sure you overcome the obstacle that I have before you even have to have it. Just a message for everybody.
Would you have any advice on how to overcome that? It's a nice bong. It's a really nice bong.
Take the big bong, Rich. For advice to overcome it, to overcome your own mental, there's really nothing much you can do except self-love. I've said it in a lot of conversations I've had with people. I've always told them, make sure that you love yourself at the end of the day more than anybody else could ever love you. Because when you worry about other people loving you, that just shows right there that you don't love yourself enough. The only person that's going to have your back 1,000% at the end of the day, no matter what, is you. No matter how close you are, no matter how much of family you are, no matter the blood, no matter the water, no matter none of it. The only person that's going to have your back is you. So when you give up on yourself, nobody has your back. So make sure that you have your back. That's it. That's the best advice I could give to it. Just make sure that you really sit there, you have your back. You tell yourself that you are someone to love. Whether it's someone else or whether it's by yourself, you are somebody to love. That's that.
Facts, man. Facts, bro. You gotta tell me about the name. OG Kushe. Where did it come from?
So the name actually, I used to go by the name of Gat. And one big thing that was a problem with that, I don't do guns. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guns ain't my thing. So how am I gonna walk around being like, yeah, I'm Gat, and I don't even got a single gun? Not that it's a good thing to have, but just point blank, I can't be, coming up with that. So I thought back to my childhood, and I thought back to like nicknames that I used to have as a kid. I mean, I got like 8 different nicknames from my mom, but I couldn't do any of those. Those were the funny ones. Man, I'll give one to the world. One nickname that kind of I liked a little bit when I was a kid. I loved it. I won't lie. I loved it. My mom used to call me Swizzle. And I was thinking about making that my name.
It's kind of badass, though.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Swizzle.
hell yeah.
Cool. I liked it. But then I thought when I was younger, I had stolen my friend's gamer tag, a really, really, really close buddy of mine. I stole his gamer tag, and it was I am Kushed. He's a big stoner. So I stole that I am Kushed gamer tag, and then once that happened, I thought about it. It's like Kushed, get rid of the D, Kushy, and it stuck. And I was like, Kushy. Like that's a nice little simple nickname. You can't really forget. And then over time, I just kind of added the OG because like it added a little flavor to it, if you want the truth. Like the little dot that's on top of my E, the O, the G, like just the flavor to the name to make it pop out so people notice.
No, I feel that, bro. I feel that. I like it.
If it wasn't for my I have to, like that friend that gave me the nickname, like he's a brother to me. I have to say he's a brother to me. He's been around since day one, and I have to give a big shout out to him for giving me the nickname.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What does success in life and in music look like to you?
Security. Success looks like security. And I don't mean big security. I mean like financial security, mental security, stability. That would be the better word for it. Success looks like stability. If I'm smiling, I got a smile on my face. My friends have smiles on their face. And most importantly, my family has smiles on their faces. That's success to me. We could live in a $2,000 a month apartment, or we could live in $1 million mansion. Either way, as long as they're smiling, they're happy, they're laughing, and they don't have stress on their mind, and neither do I, that's my success.
Oh yeah.
As long as my table got food.
I like that. If you could go back and tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
It would be the focus.
Yeah.
It would really be the focus. When I was younger, like I was saying earlier, actually, I have ADHD through the roof. I'm the type of kid that'll squirrel. Like, I'm that kid. So it would be the focus. And it's not that it's, anybody suffering with ADHD or ADD or any learning disability knows that it is very hard to focus. It's so much. A lot of the things I say are very easier said than done. There's so much complexity to them that you have to go through the basics with yourself before you can really go through the advancements in life. But when I was younger, focus was not a thing I could do. Homework, I couldn't go home and do homework. And it's not because that wasn't even because I was lazy. That's just because I was I can't call myself stupid. I'm not a stupid person. Very intelligent. However, I was not the brightest. I thought, my last class was gym. For 2 years, actually, my last class was gym in high school. So I would go to all my classes, I'd get this assignment, put it in my bag, put it in my folder. Then I'd go to the next class, I'd get this assignment, I'd put it in my bag or I'd put it in my folder. Every time I went to a different class, whatever just happened in that last class, unless it was really important, went out the window. The homework I didn't care about. I was ready to get the hell out of there. I wasn't listening to what the homework was. Textbook page. You lost me. Like, but I regret it. That's the only regret I have in life is not focusing, not just academically, in life altogether. That was just, that's just one story about life itself, but like in reality, like everything that comes to mind that I can think of, I didn't focus on football. That was my passion when I was younger. I loved football to this day. I still love football, and I wish I could go back to the field, but I didn't focus. Same thing with, like I said, school. Same thing with anything that I try to give my time to and give my energy to. Didn't give it enough until music. It was really up until music that I didn't focus on nothing. So it would be the focus. And for all of you listening, don't lose focus on anything you do in life. Don't lose focus.
Oh yeah. Man, you got anything coming up you want to talk about?
I got a couple things actually. So right now, I'm actually working on a project that was supposed to drop in August, but it's going to drop in September. Too bad. Gosh, Scott. Still amazing in September. So it was a very August-themed project. I'm actually more disappointed than I think anybody is. I really wanted to drop it in August. Things just didn't work out. But I have an amazing artist on that project. His name is Willie. He goes by the name of Willie. He's also from my area, from the tri-state area. He's dope. You gotta look into him.
I think I just set up an interview with him. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just set one up with him. Long hair guy? Does he have really long hair?
Yeah, long hair.
Yeah, I totally just set up an interview with him.
He has my same facial structure if I had long hair.
Like randomly, I saw his content and I was so impressed. I reached out to him. I was like, bro, I gotta interview you. Like his content is solid.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I found him. It was actually a very close friend of mine who was like, yo, I need you to listen to my friend's music. He's really, really, really good. Even if y'all don't get on a song, I think you would appreciate his lyrics.
Yeah, it's good.
And they played me 2 songs. One of them was called Water, and one of them was called Young Boy Token. Like token, not like a token.
Right.
Yeah. Called Young Boy Token. Dude, I mean, I still bump these songs in my car. And once I heard him, I was like, I have to get him on one of my songs. He's one of the more talented artists I've worked with. I've been trying so hard to get Steele on a song too.
Hell yeah.
Trying so hard to get Steele on a song.
That'd be cool as hell, bro.
That's gonna be amazing. I really hope that happens. That's gonna be amazing. But this song, man, with me and Willie, is gonna be a big turnout. This whole project, it's very, like I said, it's very summer based. It's more of the end of summer, like that very, like when you go outside and you're at peace. I don't know if anybody else feels that, but during, like, especially August, that's why I want to drop it, that when I go outside and it's like beautiful sun, no clouds in the sky, just like gorgeous, and it's not too hot, it's not too cold, that is like the most like bliss I find. And I wanted to make a song, or like not make a song, make a project, an EP that just defines that feeling.
Well, you're clearly not in the South.
No, I'm not.
That's not how August feels to me, bro. That is not how August feels to me.
No, August feels the same way that December does for you guys.
It's true. No lie, bro. No lie.
Down south, you guys just sweat all year round.
Bro, I'm in my garage right now. I'm wiping sweat off my upper lip. Like,
you're not missing much, man. I don't even like the cold weather anymore.
Nah, I couldn't do that much cold. You know, I wait till I get my private jet and I can fly wherever the weather is. You know, like.
If I want to go get in the cold, I'll go fly to the penguins in Antarctica.
Exactly, bro. If I want heat, I'm going to the Caribbean. Like,
so I get frostbite.
Nah, man. Hey, before we end it, and I feel like this is an unfair question to ask you because you already dropped so many of them, like, but is there any more sentiments or life lessons that you would want to share before we hop off?
Sentimental life lessons. One life lesson I could say. You got me off guard with that one because I gave a little bit of insight, not a lot, but I gave a little bit of insight. Don't give up on shit, man. Nobody. Like, do not give up on a thing that you're doing, no matter what it is, no matter what dream it is, even if it's not a dream. Even if you just are not feeling it, you're just like, man, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I'm just not feeling it no more. You don't give up. You just you figure out what the hell makes you happy. That's the incentive I'd like to go for. Go for what makes you happy and live life as free and young as you possibly could, no matter how old you are. You could be 50, you could be 70, you could be 90. You live life free and young with no care. If you wouldn't mind, I can end this with a really cool story. So, just to go along with the young and free part, my buddy that I was telling you about that gave me the nickname earlier, he actually, me and him were working one day, and he worked for a construction company. So we were going to work one day, or not a construction company, I'm sorry, a trucking company. I don't know why I said construction. He worked for a trucking company. It was like the big 18-wheelers, big ones. Okay. I mean, big ones, okay. Huge. Huge. But they were only in the States. You would think like it would be the smaller box trucks, but it was only in, like, especially for big, like only New Jersey, New York, the Pennsylvania area, but it was one of those big ones. And I went on a ride with him one day. I wasn't working that day. He was like, yo, come with me. And I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah, come with me. And we were smoking in the car. And we're on our way to, I don't even remember what town. I couldn't even tell you what town. We were on our way to some town. And we're on the parkway. And they got these big, like, you got to pull in and you got to weigh out the truck and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So we had to pull into that. And the cop sees us and he's looking at us. And you can't tell that we don't have none of our stuff. Like, we put the blood out, everything. And he still pulls us in to the thing. So I go, oh, fuck. And my friend, he's like, I want to say, he's my age. We were like 22.
Yeah, that charge is no joke. That charge is no joke. Yeah, we were both 22.
Yeah. So we're like, dude, like, he's like, I can't fucking lose my job right away. I just got it. Like, just got it a year ago. Like, I'm not doing this. Get rid of it. He goes, I go, get rid of it. What am I going to do? But I'm not getting in trouble. We're in a truck. We're in a CDL licensed truck. I'm not going to fucking jail. That's not happening. So I decide that I'm gonna eat the weed. I'm gonna eat the weed. Okay. And the wrap. So I have a whole clipboard full of weed on my lap. God. And we're still, as we're pulling in, and the cop's behind us, the cop can't really see what's going on. The truck is over behind us. So I have to pull it in, and he's behind us. I take the whole clipboard. Oh my God. And just down it.
Did you have anything to drink?
Nope. Oh. Nope. He looked at me like I was nuts. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, you told me to get rid of it. As I'm still eating the blunt wrap, dude, it was the most disgusting thing ever. I'm eating it like, you told me to get rid of it. Pieces of blunt weed stuck in my teeth. It was horrible. But the whole aspect of that, literally the whole aspect of that story, I know that it sounds like it has no message to it, but the message to it is, don't give a fuck. Be happy, be free, and live young. Because you just gotta live in the moment. In that moment, it's either we're going to jail or I'm gonna be a man, eat the weed, and I had a funny story to tell. Now I had a funny story to tell. So my whole point of that message is literally, don't second guess. Live young, live free, be well. That's really it.
Hell yeah, bro.
I know it's a very long story for absolutely, it sounds like there was literally no purpose to it.
No, man, that's funny as hell, man. That's funny as hell. I don't know how you did it. I can't imagine doing it without a drink, bro.
Dude, I don't know how I did it. I'm sure it was still stuck in my mouth.
It's adrenaline and desperation.
Yeah, basically, I was salivating through the roof. My adrenaline's pumping. Or honestly, I don't even know how that works. I don't know how the body works if you salivate. But I was able to swallow most of it.
I don't think it does. I was
stuck on my tonsil. It was nasty, man.
Nah, hell yeah, bro, man. I appreciate your time, bro. This has been a really great episode of Karikter Asked It with OG Kushe. I will see y'all next time. Peace up.
I appreciate you, man. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.